according to the teachings of Allah to me, which I was with him for 3 years, night and day. I didn't do anything, and he didn't allow me to do anything. He taught me for 3 years, night and day, 7 days a week. I was confined. I was jailed almost. I had no chance to do anything but just to listen to him.
And learn.
And so, that's right. And he would carry me out of the city sometimes in his little Chevrolet coupe. And we would sit out there sometime 2 or 3 hours at night. And he would talk to me about the stars and the planets and how wrong this was making and whatnot. And so, as they are today, they always meet together and discuss, major things that is going to
I used
take
to
place.
always wonder where the God came from. I used to wonder where the 7 angels with them 7 bowls of apocalypse get their holy names from, and how the mighty Lamb was gonna set up his royal kingdom. I always wonder about that city in the sky, with all that bright light and all them colors looking pretty in the sky, with all that gold and all that emerald and all that sapphire and all that jasper and all that pearl around the throne of the true and living God. On the 25th of February 1942, off the California coast, the Air Force turned their anti-aircraft batteries inward from the sea towards the wheel and opened fire. Local cops was even firing their revolvers at the sky. They shot like 1,400 shells at the mother plane. As it slowly passed by Lockheed, they couldn't even stop it hovering. She ejected a fleet of baby planes, you call them UFOs, and coming face to face with God absolutely terrified the government.
So the sun and the moon and the stars,
Battle of Los Angeles, look it up.
Transfigured me and you to what we are. And we are beautiful and magical with enlightenment that's beyond the most complexest things you can think of. Slide in the hand is a slight way of saying I'm casting this magic that come from my mind. You gotta look at the signs in the blink of an eye, can come from behind. I just might come from above when I tap in this power that's out of this world. I can't save the world, cause they don't wanna change the world. I'm saving myself in the force, so I'm winning the boss of my domain. I'm never not shaking the dice, but I know that life is no games. And I'm never not hear you out if you know what you're talking about. But I give you the stage and you froze, so that's what I'm talking about. So the sun and the moon and the stars and the quasars, Almighty God will for us to go this far. Keep going. And right.
Fresh out the frying pan into the fire, and now you frying. You so pretty, but you always end up coming out the bathroom with puffed up eyes from crying. Never hungry, why you lying? I ain't gonna say you out here doing the most, but you sure trying. It's like you trying to pick a lock to a fight, you just so defiant. She say, Jay, I thought I see some progress in my life from trying, but I can't lie, on the inside, it feel just like I'm dying. I be burning bridges down despite the need to build something. I be crashing out to be alive just to feel something. The color that she said she hate the most of all, invisible. She pinned it to her comments on her stories in a swimming suit. In the daylight, she be feeling tall and invincible, but at night she in somebody's section, small and convincible. Another falling star to crash another crater. So why you had to ask me if we actually need a savior?
So the sun and the moon and the stars and the quasars transfigured me and you to what we are. And we are beautiful and magical with enlightenment that's beyond the most complexest things you can think of. Slide in the hand is a slight way of saying I'm casting this magic that come from my mind. You gotta look at the signs in the blink of an eye, can come from behind. I just might come from above when I tap in this power that's out of this world. I can't save the world, cause they don't wanna change the world. I'm saving myself in the force, so I'm winning the boss of my domain. I'm never not shaking the dice, but I know that life is no games. And I'm never not hear you out if you know
President Roosevelt had the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in prison. Slide, please. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad was arrested twice. He was first arrested May 8, 1942, from Washington, D.C. The FBI picked him up, interrogated him, seized all documents, in particular relating to the mother will. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad was locked up till about July, when he was released on bond. He went to Chicago. The May arrest was over the pretense, or under the pretense of draft dodging, even though the messenger had aged out of the draft requirement at the time. They arrested him, and in July he was freed on bond. He went to Chicago. He's teaching in Chicago, and in September 1942, the FBI re-arrests the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, this time under the charge of sedition. When they had the messenger of God in their office, they told him that they know that he is right. What he said, what he has been teaching of the will and the baby plans. Alas,